YouTube. What is going on, everyone? It's SHSL Blaze coming at you guys with another video. Today we're going to be checking out some more Honkai Impact animations. I am really sorry about the last video. That was my bad. Anytime I hear music in a video, I'm instantly wanting to cut it out or mute it because, you know, I've been a YouTuber for a very long time, so you've been hit with copyright a few times and you know how these companies are with copyright. So with that being said, I found out that Hoyoverse is actually okay with music. So from here on out, we will be listening to everything. All right, there will be no major cuts or editing or anything like that. Thank you guys for letting me know. I have a playlist here that looks pretty decent. I think we'll be able to watch the rest of the animations today. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Hit that like button for me. Helps me out on the YouTube algorithm, of course. Let's get into the animation reactions. Okay, so this is the Honkai Operations Center. Let's check it out.
Greetings, Captains. Welcome back to the Honkai Operations Center. As time flows forward, Fuhua has shaped the history under different names and identities. The 8th Herrscher, who calls herself Fuhua, has now appeared before us.
Fuhua is awesome, man. She was crazy in that last animation.
Let's take a closer look at the long and solitary life of a warrior. Fuhua was born in the lower district of a previous era metropolis.
Okay.
She grew up practicing martial arts after her father and lived a disciplined life. Due to her humble origin, plain appearance, and straight, reserved personality,
she doesn't look plain to me.
Fuhua was a loner when she studied in Sapphire.
She was a loner?
Only until she saved a classmate during a zombie attack did she gain the acceptance of those around her and learn to warm up to people.
Aww.
Just when she was beginning to envision a bright future,
are there lesbians in this?
Her on a path that she had never imagined. The Honkai Impact tour was
I don't want to assume, but I feel like there's some lesbian stuff going on here.
And friends were killed. Fuhua fled and was saved by Moss Squad 5 leader Himiko. In a world where one could not survive
she was saved by Himiko.
Fuhua could no longer afford to dream and was only left with the mission to eliminate Honkai. Fuhua joined Moth as a soldier, but she was still too weak to save anything. Cities fell. Billions of lives perished.
Aww.
Her savior, Himiko, died in the hands of her comrades after transforming into a Herrscher.
Oh.
She only had the passion to defeat Honkai, not the power to realize it. In the face of an overwhelming enemy, was running away the best thing she could do? Fuhua did not accept her fate.
Heck no.
Burning with a grudge against her fate, Fuhua was reborn after challenging death.
Let's
an
go!
Experiment that was deemed lethal. Ikor miraculously fused with her.
Holy crap, the wings!
And the user of Key of Domination, as well as Fun Huang Down. The Mantis brought home one victory after another, until the final Herrscher descended. Humanity stood no chance in the decisive war. The few that survived forfeited their civilization. They put themselves into cryogenic sleep so they could start anew when the time arrives.
Oh?
And so Fuhua's story enters the next chapter. After 10 millennia of sleep, Fuhua was awakened as the executor of Project Ember, whose mission was to guide the people of the new era in developing their civilization and resisting Honkai. Fuhua was not alone in this. She was surrounded by lifelong friends who genuinely cared for her and wanted her to take back her life.
Aww.
Yet she lost all of them in a judgment-class Honkai disaster.
What?
Fuhua became alone again. As a mantis, she is immortal. As the user of Feng Huang
I hate
Down,
this for her.
memories last forever. In Fuhua's near-everlasting life, as fleeting as her inner
music's really good here, though.
may be, the inevitable parting that ensued would still scar her for life. With her last friend gone, Fuhua closed off her heart.
I don't blame her at this point.
Herself from the earthly world, carried on the mission of eliminating Honkai like the programmed robot. No mercy for the corrupted became her sole code of conduct. She
what
only
a
cared for the
tragic
mortal's
backstory.
corruption, not their lives. In 1458 AD, Fuhua founded the School of Taishuan at Mount Taishuan, Shenzhou. It was to safeguard Shenzhou and cleanse the world of Honkai. The School of Taishuan,
she's like, I'm done with these Honkai.
Dominated the martial arts world with the Edge of Taishuan, a secret sword fighting style that could channel Honkai energy. To the ordinary people, Fuhua was as untouchable as a celestial.
Dude, she was literally on Sephiroth level.
In 1475 AD, on the Kipchak steppes in Central Asia, Fuhua single-handedly trounced Chickasaws elite forces and their
single-handedly
Kalan Kaslana. This battle also led Fuhua's first encounter with Auto Apocalypse, her lifelong
he's
rival.
cool.
In the next year, for reasons unknown, her 7 disciples mutinied and razed Mount Taishuan to the ground. Fu Hua was grievously injured.
Oh.
Having lost her full power and immortality, Fu Hua temporarily withdrew from the world. Since she could not protect Shenzhou in a powerless state, she made a pact with Otto. Fu Hua joined SHSL and worked for Otto. In return, Otto pledged to watch over Shenzhou in her stead. In 2000 AD, the second Honkai eruption brought total destruction.
Here we go. Oh, look at the
It was
art
later known
here.
as the most
Ooh.
devastating Honkai disaster of the current era. In a few days, multiple major cities were destroyed, resulting in
Dang.
millions of casualties. In this war, SHSL and the anti-entropy fought back in full force. Fu Hua was dispatched to subdue the Herschers as a SHSL Valkyrie. In Fu Hua's long life, she has never ceased rethinking what fighting means, so she may one day slay all Herschers and eliminate Honkai. By then, she had found the way of defeating a Herrscher. With unparalleled combat experience and Feng Huang Down's power, Fu Hua overwhelmed the pseudo-Herrscher of fire and temporarily suppressed the second Herrscher who possessed 6 Herrscher cores. Yet even with such high immeasurable power, she could not defeat the second Herrscher, who was under the protection of the will of Honkai. At the critical moment, Fu Hua sacrificed Feng Huang Down and her memories to activate Feng Huang Down's first power, Taishuan Eminence. It severely wounded the second Herrscher and cut off her connection with the will of Honkai, creating an opening for humanity to turn the tables. Fighting this war cost Fu Hua her memories and most of her power.
Oh, she lost
Over a
all of her
decade
memories
later,
though.
Fu Hua enrolled at St. Freya as an undercover.
Hey, the music!
She became
Yay!
the class monitor of Kiana's class to surveil the activity of the Herrscher.
So this is where she met Kiana.
Although she approached Kiana and her friends with an ulterior motive, she regained long-lost friendships and bonds in a campus life full of joy and laughter.
Aw, that's nice.
She
I love
carried
that
out
for her.
Otto's orders while secretly helping out Kiana and her friends to protect an addictive yet fragile balance of fate. However,
But where
the
did it
mission
go
of
downhill?
eliminating Honkai ultimately made her side with the other end.
This is where it went downhill.
She took
Okay.
away Kiana and helped Otto rouse the Herrscher of the Void. Little did she know that Otto did not play by the contract. He only
Ooh.
roused the Herrscher for his selfish desires, not to protect others. To keep Fu Hua out of his plan,
Backstabbed
he
her.
shot her. To
Oh!
stop Otto's plan, Fu Hua activated Feng Huang Down's 0th power before dying, to transfer her sentience partially into the feathers and bind her sentience with Kiana's soul. Feng
Oh.
Huang Down, which bore Fu Hua's sentience, led Himiko to the power that could confront the Herrscher of the Void and provide the serum that could quell the Honkai energy inside Kiana. When Bronya was trapped in Grey's Serpent's Mind Labyrinth,
She was there too?
Feng Huang Down appeared in time to help her escape. After the Herrscher of the Void begot a Honkai eruption, Kiana sunk into self-blame and loss. It was Fu Hua's sentience that supported her and taught her how to harness the Herrscher power. At last, to protect Kiana, Fu Hua's sentience burned herself out in the battle against Kevin and fell into a slumber. However, that was not the end of her story. After the SHSL battle, Otto repaired her body, only to revive a Fu Hua that was not the fighter who upheld her mission above all else and abolished her own
There's the
desires.
evil one.
She had the looks of Fu Hua, but uttered frivolous, arrogant, and impetuous words. She had the memories of Fu Hua, but could not understand the motives underpinning them. She loathed Honkai as much as Fu Hua, but she was no different from Honkai in action. Purely driven by a desire for destruction, she destroyed. She killed Otto's clone and demolished half of SHSL's headquarters.
Oh!
To vent her desire for destruction, she fought Durandal and Kevin to trick Fu
This
Hua's
is
sentience
intense. I
and
love
Feng Huang
this.
Down into submitting to her. She varnished
Dude, I love her
over and over
outfit.
time and again.
She's hot.
To win the trust of Kiana and Bronya, she lured them into her memories to elicit their sympathy. In the end, she was not Fu Hua, but
Nope.
the 8th Herrscher born from her memories. Perhaps to the 8th Herrscher, this story that perpetuated itself for 50,000 years is an elaborated, pitiable tragedy. The Fu Hua that constrained herself and lived solely for her mission was nothing but a failure. She wanted to become a better Fu Hua.
Yes.
Perhaps the girl bathing in the sun on the grass 50,000 years ago would have had the same idea had she had learned the story of her life.
Oh.
It is a life that has seen too many betrayals, lies, and sacrifices. However, It is also a life that shaped Fuhua into the remarkable fighter that her friends believe in and rely upon. What does the future have in store for her? We will find out together.
I want to find out now. That backstory is crazy. I want to know so much more about her. All right, let's get into Everlasting Flames. Let's see where this goes. Oh, so much backstory of Fuhua. Kiana! Hey! Oh, crap. What are these things? Puppets? Oh! Oh! That is not the bondage we're into. Oh! Ow! That was crazy. I've never seen a maneuver like that. Oh. Kiana can't do this by herself, man. Oh. Come on, Kiana. Get up. Oh. Oh. Kiana. What the f just happened to Branya? Oh. Come on, Kiana, you got this. Yes, it's your turn. Do it. Do what you gotta do. Oh! Let's go! Oh, the music kicking in like this. Oh, she is such a bad. Yup. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh. What just happened? Wait, who is that? Oh. Because she's an idiot. An idiot doesn't quit. Let's go. What? This is so crazy. Oh, wow. Whoa. Where are they? This is beautiful. Oh. Whoa! Oh! You got this. Ah! Yo, the way that looked! That scene was epic! Wow! Yo, she is... We got the power! This is crazy! Oh, don't do this to me! Don't do this to me! Woohoo! The way her hair lit up there. It's really stupid how this has me getting out of my seats. And I haven't even played it. I've only experienced these characters through these little stupid short cutscenes. And I'm over here getting emotional. That's powerful, bro. If a game can do that to you, that's a good game. That is good storytelling. I forgot I was even reacting. I forgot we were even recording this. Let's listen to this song, though. Wow. Oh. I had such an adrenaline rush during that cutscene, man. I like this song a lot. Okay, here we go. To every captain supporting the game, thank you for joining our journey. May the fires of hope always guide us. All that support. May the fires of hope always guide us. It's all about that hope. That beautiful H word. Trust me, I know. I'm very familiar with that word playing Danganronpa, man. It's all about hope. All right, the next one is Honkai Chronicles. Kiana.
A few years after the second eruption in 2000, a girl came into this imperfect world in an experiment.
All right, let's get some backstory of her now.
She had no name, only a cold serial number, K423. K423 was created by Otto via splicing Kiana Kaslana's genes, and that from Siren, the Hersher of the Void, together. The Hersher
so this man is a
attained
scientist
in the new body, and she was expected to become a human with Hersher powers. In 2007, Siegfried Kaslana attempted to abduct K423 in secret, but was intercepted by SHSL in his escape. His biological daughter went missing afterward. Siegfried adopted K423 and raised her as his own, but was unwilling to name her after his own daughter. That was until one day, to protect the injured Siegfried, K423 took up arms to confront a Honkai beast in his place. A tender soul defied fate for the first time in order to protect her loved one. Touched by her action, Siegfried decided to name her Kiana Kaslana. He made a promise to her. As the descendants of House Kaslana, it was an honored tradition for them to fight for their loved ones. On this day, the girl received her name from her father, and she set foot on a path deviating from her written fate.
The father-daughter bond.
However, Fate had other plans.
Oh, don't tell me her dad
2010,
died.
The latent Herrscher persona awoke. Blazes of anger scorched the world that had just opened up to her. To protect Kiana, Siegfried used Judgment of Shamash to suppress the Herrscher of the Void.
Oh, God.
As a result, he was severely injured.
Here we go.
Siegfried realized that he would
Cut his arm off.
arouse the Herrscher persona again. To protect Kiana, he left her. The
Dang!
girl was worthy of love. Those who loved her could do anything for her. But in the girl's eyes, it was her very existence that brought them endless sufferings and miseries.
Come on! Can we get a
Nevertheless,
happy
She
story?
did not forget the promise with her father and continued to believe in the good of the world. In the Honkai-stricken Nagazora,
That's good at least.
when Raiden Mei, who had become the Herrscher of Thunder, turned against her,
She saved
Kiana
her.
still reached out to her. When they were fleeing Nagazora,
Goals.
Himeko rescued Kiana and Mei and took them to Saint Freya. Kiana's troubled fate was finally calmed for a brief moment. On the campus, she met friends who were like family and made the solemn vow to fight for all that is beautiful in the world. She wanted to stay, but a cruel twist would soon break her hopes.
I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional because like a lot of these characters, the things that they go through, and then you seeing them, you know,
Dark
take
seeds
those negative
germinated
things and
in the
turn them
shadow
into
of the peaceful
positive
years.
actions later on.
The other sentience
It's really
inside her
inspiring.
preyed on all the good in her life once more by encroaching on her cognition and her dreams. It was Kiana's pining for a mother's love that made her awakening possible. She created illusions to make Kiana believe that she saved her mother from sacrificing herself to end the second eruption.
That's messed up though.
When she realized the great joy she experienced was elusive,
Yeah.
she broke down
I
and let
bet.
the Herrscher persona take over. Being
Oh,
taken
she's-
to the SHSL HQ by Fu Hua, she was confined in the same bleak experiment pod, just as when she was born. Only this time, Otto, who witnessed her rebirth, wished to see the Herrscher of the Void return.
Why?
Just as Otto expected, the Saint Freya group revolted and attacked the SHSL HQ with anti-entropy to rescue Kiana. In fact, he wanted them to gamble everything for Kiana. Their deep love and the ensuing sacrifices would stimulate Kiana's emotions to help her overcome the Herrscher persona, so she could become a human with Herrscher powers. The Herrscher of the Void achieved complete awakening and pulverized Saint Freya and anti-entropy in a display of power.
Yeah, her power was
To
insane.
save Kiana, Himeko donned
Himeko!
the God's battle suit Vermilion
That's what I'm
Knight.
talking about. Sacrificed
She
herself
defeated Herrscher of the Void,
just like her dad
and
did.
injected the spirit
She lost a
destiny
dad figure and a mom figure the same way.
into Kiana
What the
at the expense of her life.
This is depression impact.
Himeko fell into the imaginary space.
God. Now getting the backstory of this, I'm even more upset.
Kiana might be a Herrscher, but her friends and teachers still loved her and believed in her as much. Yet their goodwill was too heavy to bear. Kiana wandered in Ark City after waking up from the nightmare. Honkai beasts and zombies hunted her. The whispers of the Herrscher tortured her. She wanted to run, but had nowhere to run. Those pains and sufferings are predestined.
Oh, the song. Don't
She
do
was
this.
Test subject K423, the vessel of a Herrscher, and the root cause of the world's and her loved ones' miseries. Would the world be a better place had she died?
Oh,
When
no.
Kiana was prepared to die with the Herrscher inside, Fuha's sentience in her mind stopped her and the Herrscher from
Ooh, thank
reviving.
you.
Kiana finally remembered that Himeko sacrificed herself to save her because, as her teacher, Himeko believed in her potential to change the world. Kiana snapped out of grief and loss. To repay Himeko's faith, she will continue fighting her ill fate. With Fuhua's help, Kiana learned how to contain the Herrscher persona and utilize Herrscher powers. She became a rogue hero that fought to save Ark City from destruction. Kiana discovered that the Honkai disasters plaguing Ark City were not related to the Herrscher of the Void. They were the work of a shady organization known as the World Serpent. All traces pointed to a dreadful ploy. Project Stigma, the catastrophe caused by
This is where she sacrificed herself, right?
Kiana must transfer the Honkai
She took the bomb
planted by
up into
World
space
Serpent to save Arc City.
Yep.
She made it. Even though the Herrscher persona and Honkai were eating her away,
She made it.
she did not fail Himeko.
No.
To change this imperfect world, she became the meteor that ripped Arc City's darkness open and propelled the bomb out of the atmosphere, which rewrote
There you
the cruel
go.
fate of this city.
I love getting these summaries after I've seen these events, you know? I can actually feel something even more now,
The
and
unconscious
here I am
Kiana was
crying.
taken to the Schicksal North African lab by Durandal. Otto needed a Kiana who had harnessed Herrscher powers to activate the second divine key. Sick of being manipulated, she broke out from the lab and escaped Kevin's pursuit under Fuhua's cover. Kiana returned to the ruins of Nagazora. She was ready to meet her end in the place where she first met everyone she cared about. She knew she had little time left as the Honkai core continued to corrupt her. To bring back Kiana, Mei set foot in Nagazora.
Here you go,
Kiana
May,
had
you
not
got
stopped
this.
imagining how she would reunite with her friends once.
Aw.
Yet she could not seize the chance when it finally came. Honkai
What?
was growing thick in Nagazora.
Why did she do
had
that?
to step forward to protect the world and her friends, even if it would cost her her life. She had always been like this. She would laugh off the worst injuries. She saved the world, saved everyone, but kept the pain to herself.
Oh,
She
that's
was
so
killing
relatable.
herself to protect the good in the world, but she had forgotten that she also meant the whole world to her loved ones. To save Kiana, Mei made a pact with Kevin. A new gem of conquest solidified in her body. She became the Herrscher of Thunder again and joined World Serpent by choice. Mei knew her best friend would never accept her choice, but she could not create a future for her dearest if she held
Oh,
on
this
to
is when
the
this
past.
fight happened. Kiana really didn't want to fight May. Here we go.
After Mei left, Kiana and Bronya went to Mount Taishuan to find the ways of mastering Herrscher powers recorded by Fuhua, without knowing the Herrscher of Sentience had already woken. In the illusion created by the Herrscher of Sentience, Fuhua's lonely life, bound by her mission, flashed before Kiana's eyes. Fuhua planned to sacrifice herself again to seal the Herrscher of Sentience. Kiana could not accept a fate that exchanged their lives for the greater
Oh,
good. It was Himeko's. It was Mei's. It was Fuhua's. It was hers once. And it was not the happiness they wanted.
she broke through it.
To end this wretched story the way they truly wanted, Kiana stopped fighting alone. She chose to believe in her friends. In the theater of domination, built by the Legion Herrscher, she confronted her fate for the last time. She accepted her fate and who she was. She and the Herrscher of the Void were both continuations of Siren's persona. The Herrscher of the Void was Siren's hatred toward the world manifested. She was the other possibility, born from Siren's desire for love. The countless hearts that loved and helped her made this possibility a reality.
Yes.
Turning her from test subject K423 into a Valkyrie who fights for all that is beautiful in the world. Into Kiana Kaslana, who leads everyone forward. As for where her path leads to, we will soon find out.
I am torn right now, guys. I am completely torn. That just being able to sit here and hear Kiana's story from start to where we're at now is just like, it's so relatable at points. She is such a great character, man. Ugh. I'm like sitting here like, I want to be Kiana. Can I be Kiana? Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, wow. I was not expected to be crying today. Depression impact. The depression is hitting me, dude. It's great though. I'm surprised this game can do this to me. Very few games can make me actually physically cry. This is a new ARC trailer. This guy. Man, this guy. This man is the Andrew Tate of the Honkai Impact world. What? Whoa, that's huge. Oh, maybe the one big sword was better. Who is this? She's cute. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Was that like the Tree of Eden or something? Let's go, Kiana. You got it. Is this game's story almost done? Or is it done? This man said, I'm coming, Colin. Uh-oh. Things are about to heat up. Let's go to the next one. Things were getting intense there. You guys saw that? There's a lot of battles going on. What is this? Thus Spoke Apocalypse?
真正想改变世界的时候，才会发现个人的力量是多么渺小。圣女为民众付出了一切，可换来的却是无情的镣铐和绞索。世界如此混沌，它既不公平，也不合理。它迫害英雄，滋养恶类。
Zombies?
丑陋遍地，美好无存。世界的恶意。
Oh, he's gonna fight him. Okay. Uh-huh. That was a very clean transition. What? They're about to give her the guillotine? Oh no, they're about to hang her. Let's not. Oh, here he goes. Whoa. Woo! You dropped a nuke on him. Oh, yep. This guy is bad. I might hate him, but it's kind of cool.
这是世界对他的无情反扑，但他的信念绝不会因此放弃。
Oh! Oh! He's got like throwing daggers or something. Oh! Oh, he's got dual blades now. Ooh! The budget. Love that close-up camera angle on his face. Oh my god. This is some World War Z sh. Are they transformed into a monster? Oh my god, if you could have done this whole time, why didn't you? It's like two separate fights in different universes. It's like one and the same. What? That thing looks heavy. Oh, whoa. Oh. What was that cross weapon he just used? Yup, you know how this is. It ain't no surprise. They always kick in the music like this. Oh. 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 Wait, no! Oh!
世界允许意识匹配新的容器，却不允许容器收集消散的意识。想要拯救唯一的他，我只能在过去创造出新的可能。
That is beautiful.
将是属于他的时空。
That is deep. Maybe I don't hate him as much as I thought. He did all that for her. He sacrificed himself for her.
Too much of the past for one to memorize. Too many words remain for one to read through the lines.
This game is beautiful.
The ebb and flow of the crowd, flood the world and paradise along the path of time.
The one time the villain does something good, huh? I'm sorry if I didn't talk very much in that. I just wanted to feel that. Like, these cutscenes so far, these like little animated shorts have literally made me feel something. And it's just, sometimes I feel like I just don't need to talk. You know, it's just, just feel the animated short.
A clumsy actor gesturing on the stage, who only appears.
Here we go. We need to hear this.
And steps off in silence. Auto Apocalypse.
Yep.
The most pathetic fool alive.
Yep. Of course.
He is the revered SHSL overseer. He is a corrupt, bigoted clown. Over centuries, he once sacrificed lives beyond count for his selfish desires, but also overthrew a decadent reign with people's support. He treated humans as pawns and trampled the value of emotion and life, but treasured Valkyries at the front line and prayed for their triumphant return. Commitment and betrayal, friend and foe, truth and lies. No one has ever seen through him, but to Otto himself, his actions only served one purpose.
That's for Colin, huh?
It all began in an afternoon 500 years ago.
Was it love?
Though Otto was born in the Three Houses, he was frail and sickly. He could only craft whimsical inventions, which naturally deprived him of inheritance. His older brothers detested his effort at self-destruction, but no one noticed his inner needs and desires. It was then that a white-haired, blue-eyed girl brightened Otto's cold and dull heart like a ray of sunshine.
That's Colin.
She praised Otto's work sincerely, expected great inventions from him, and invited him to save the world with her. For the first time in his life, young Otto felt recognized. He could be expected. He could be needed. Since that faraway afternoon,
Let me guess, she dies and he doesn't handle her death very well.
Meaning because of her validation.
Then he becomes a villain.
But the twisted fate would not spare them. The rampant plague and the failed crusade tore the prosperity they lived in apart. Power and force were the perfect fuel for greed, turning a shaky faith into the breeding ground for degeneracy. In the turmoil, the lives of the two reached a turning point. Fearing abandonment, Otto chose to disregard ethics and performed experiments on dying patients. He sought findings at all costs. Callan, who could not condone his crime, became a raven at night to spread hope and enact the justice in her heart.
Oh my god, she's like a phantom thief from Persona 5.
Callan discovered the secrets of the human experiments, and Otto
I've been saying her name wrong. It's Callan. Sorry.
Before the infinite greed of SHSL, individual will was nothing. Callan was imprisoned. The cold bars separated the two that were once childhood friends.
Oh no.
Their minds had already drifted further apart. To Callan, the dignity of life was what she had sworn to defend. To Otto, morality and ethics were only prices to be paid. A loud slap and a conflict of beliefs sent them on completely different paths.
Oh my gosh.
Otto knew that in no way could he stop Callan. He accepted it and helped her escape in silence.
Oh.
After everything settled, Otto was given the key to the library. Although Void Archives used the index permission as a bait in an attempt to possess Otto, Otto did not fall for it. He developed technology with pieces of knowledge, and thus a game that would last centuries began. In the days that followed, Otto searched for Callan.
Now he's looking for her.
His research and experiments. When he heard Callan was in danger in Yai village,
Here we go.
he immediately had Oath of Judah delivered. But
Oh,
not
here
the
it is.
response letter that spoke his loving heart. Meanwhile, Callan sealed the Hersher of corruption in the black box with Oath of Judah. Was
Oh.
severely wounded. she was taken back to Europe by SHSL for a trial. Callan was faithful and refused to sacrifice for family feuds, and thus was sentenced to hanging.
Oh, that's why this scene
Everything he
happened.
could, but it was futile before the church's will.
Oh, shit.
On the day of execution, the desperate Otto released Honkai Beast on the execution ground. He planned to take Callan amid the chaos, but he underestimated Callan's resolve. In the end, Callan lost her life when
There it is. But he changed that.
Losing the love of his life painted Otto's world gray again.
He changed the
Resentful,
past.
He chased after Callan's shadow. He tried to give this sad story a happy ending as she would have wanted.
See, I knew it. I knew
He
it.
sounded the horn of revolution with his wisdom and cleansed the remaining evil with his hands. People sang his accomplishments and soldiers admired his resourcefulness. As cheers of victory echoed through the silent church, Otto could not help but ask himself if this was enough. In the centuries that followed, the hole inside Otto was still agape. The only way to mend it was to revive the love of his life and the holy maid of the people, Callan Kaslana.
Kaslana. All right, we're connecting the dots
In
here.
1496, Otto had no choice but to travel to Shenzhou in search of the legendary Master Phoenix for a chance to revive Callan. He met the fledgling swordswoman Li Sushan and found the reborn Fu Hua. But to his surprise, even an immortal celestial had regrets and could not bring back departed souls. In the end,
Dang.
Otto and Fu Hua made a pact. SHSL would protect Shenzhou in the powerless Fu Hua's place, and Fu Hua would serve SHSL as a Valkyrie.
Which we learned in
1952,
Fuhua's backstory.
the first Honkai eruption broke out. SHSL captured the amnesiac first Herrscher and performed 3 years worth of serial experiments on him, which yielded nothing.
Dude, that's so weird. Why
Otto
would...
even approached him in person?
It's
to
disgusting.
persuade him into succeeding to the SHSL overseer, but failed. To eliminate risks, Otto decided to wipe out the North American branch that was about to discover SHSL's ugly truth. He launched Honkai fission missiles at New York,
Oh,
where tens
no!
of millions lived. Heroes defending freedom and justice stepped forward and crushed Otto's scheme at the cost of their lives. This led to the independence of anti-entropy. This failure taught Otto to take hold of the power to retaliate Honkai, which led to the Clone Project and the Artificial Stigma Project. In 1972, Otto began running forbidden clone experiments.
He's trying to get her back.
In the hope of reviving Callan.
God, man, let her go.
Satisfactory. After injecting the cells of Honkai Beast Vishnu, the first living batch of Callan clones was born. Otto made them fight one another to
And this is where he ends up making Kiana, right?
Only the individual numbered A310 rejected this absurd order.
Well, not right now, but
Her kindness in
soon.
valuing life and her courage to defy her maker shocked Otto. He took A310 into his family and named her Teresa Apocalypse. Meanwhile, Otto established the Tower of
Teresa
Babel
Apocalypse, what a
studying
name.
Artificial stigmata. Countless gifted children were taken from their parents and subjected to inhumane experiments day and night.
Dude, this is sick.
Insurmountable suffering
What?
and hatred against humanity nourished these Honkai vessels. At last, Siren, the second Herrscher, was born.
She looks cool, though.
Otto mustered Valkyrie troops to subdue the Herrscher, dived into her sentience with the help of Fu Hua, and received
Fu Hua, why?
revelation from the will of Honkai. After many great sacrifices were made, Otto gave the order to launch Honkai fission missiles at Siberia,
What?
to bury the truth deep beneath the scorched snowfield.
That's what he does,
Otto's
right? He
resurrection
loses, then he
project
shoots the
gradually took
missiles.
shape due to the guidance from above. For several years, Otto tried to create the most promising clone with Kiana Kaslana and Siren's genes.
Oh,
For
God.
the second Herrscher to possess upon return. He transplanted the core of
This
the
guy
second
won't give it
Hershey
up. How come
to the
nobody's
test
killed him
subject
yet?
numbered K423. The longing for Cecilia gave her life. After being taken to Saint Freya by Himeko, the love she felt and the bond she made helped her learn to love this world and those around her. Watching Kiana move along the path he designed, Otto knew when she began to believe she would never be alone was when he could advance the plan. In the illusory Tower of Babylon, the girl's despair and longing for motherly love facilitated the Hersher persona's awakening. Fu Hua took her back to Shixal. The experiment pod confined her once again.
Here we
In
go.
the pod, Otto's eyes only showed a hunger for the Hersher of the Void's power.
Oh my
As
God,
Otto
this guy,
injected
Otto,
enormous
is just
Honkai
so
energy into
upsetting.
K423, Hersher of the Void returned. Otto saved the dying Fu Hua and told her his plan. Looking into Fu Hua's furious eyes,
Had the gun to her
Otto
face.
paused for a short yet long moment and pulled the trigger. Everything went
What a
according to his
clown.
plan. Himeko burned up herself to tear through Siren's will. Kiana's sentience returned to the body of the Hersher. To obtain a Hersher of the Void who could command the power with human will, Otto trampled emotions and disregarded lives. Otto believed that love and emotional bonds could evoke miracles.
He wasn't
but he never
wrong.
respected nor honored them.
That's the part where he was wrong.
Helen's revival was only
Not
missing
respecting
a
them.
key, Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. Previously, to reach the imaginary tree that governed how worlds worked, Shixal cracked the legend of King Arthur and found the key of infinity that offered space travel in the River Thames.
This man turned into Thanos.
Durandal passed Pioneer Sue's test by chance and received information and experience as numerous as sand grains in the Ganges. To complete Cosmic Juggernaut, Otto struck a deal with World Serpent's leader. He traded Void Archives for Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. When the Hersher of Dominance and Hyperion were locked in battle, he took the Theater of Domination and thousands of cores in secret. At last, the fully prepared Otto returned to the beginning. Kolisten, where Shixal's blood and tears were buried. It would become the end of his long journey. On the other side of the stage, Valkyries had readied themselves as well. Teresa would succeed as the Shixal
There she
overseer
is!
and lead the
Miss
newborn
Apocalypse.
Shixal toward a bright future. Bronya would shoulder the weight of the Welt name, for the Hersher of Reason's path had stretched to her. Fu Hua concluded.
I want to learn more about Bronya.
Centuries,
I hope they
so
have
she
a
could
summary for
embrace
her.
Yesterday as a human and open the door to tomorrow. Kiana broke free from the shackles of fate and created a trail of flames that would guide them forward with her friend.
As she should.
Durandal broke through the barrier of Kaslana and earned a new heritage that only belonged to her.
Ooh, look at that mount.
Valkyries were eager to settle accounts with Otto. Indeed, they won.
Oh,
Their
she had the
crushing
oath.
Victory was a heavy blow to Otto. What they did not know was that their growth, their resolve, and even the joy of winning were
That's
also
it.
part of Otto's plan.
Oh, he wanted that to happen.
What he planned for in the past 500 years was but a bargaining chip to attain death and a new life.
Oh, here we
After
are.
being defeated by Valkyries, Otto broke free from Imaginary's control momentarily. He imbued the world's wedge with all the false god's power to create infinite possibilities for Callan.
Oh my
As Otto
gosh.
left his last message, his sentience finally dissipated in the still time-space.
Just to help her? I mean, I love Callan, but still, like,
Different people,
this is a bit much.
Otto perhaps means different things. But to Otto himself, all rights and wrongs are transient. He has attained eternal peace. His life as a fool is finally over.
Like, he did a lot of up for her, right? I don't think she would want any of that to happen just for someone to bring her back, you know? It's like, bro, get over me. You don't have to destroy the world about a billion times for me. Yeah, that was deep. That was a dark story. I knew there was going to be love involved there. That was great, though. Definitely awesome. I'm glad they have these summaries, man, because these summaries really help me out. They help me understand the story a lot more. Obviously, there's terms that are being thrown out that I'm just like, what's happening here? But those are easy to look up, right? I can look those up. Oh, those are pretty. Who's that? Aww. Ah, it's Kiana. Just got a mom and a dad. Ah!
那种事不重要了，只要他能平安长大。爸爸，我要听勇敢的红母王。
I'm about to cry.
你自己都能背下来了吧？
我就喜欢爸爸给我念，我也要像红母王一样强壮。哼。
好好好，给你念。念完了，你可要乖乖睡觉。嗯。
啊，一言为定。
嗯。
This art is fantastic, by the way.
黑人白花，跟我一起拯救世界吧！
She's adorable, man.
我已经准备好出发了。
Let's go.
走吧，克里希娜。
Krishna. Ah! That mount is crazy.
这场战斗，我们必须胜利。
That is insane. That trailer was so good. Let me make sure we're still on the playlist. We are. We're good. Let's keep going then. Let's keep going.
面前是一个和自己同样有着金色头发的男子。
Which one is this?
男子名为
Equinox
奥托阿波
Crusade
卡利斯，是少女的主治医生，也是天命的主教。在众人束手无策之时，是奥托将少女从鬼门关拯救回来。但据说治疗带来的副作用，让少女失去了所有的记忆。在这名医生的引导下，少女为自己挑选了一个新的名字
Bianca
比安卡阿塔吉娜。那时的少女并不知道自己的命运已经发生了怎样的变动，更不知道眼前这个金发男子隐隐密谋着的惊天计划。Kiana 卡斯兰娜，这是少女原本的名字。作为齐格菲卡斯兰娜和 Cecilia 沙尼亚的爱情结晶，少女在出生前就被寄予了种种祝福与厚望。但第二次崩坏夺走了少女的一切。Cecilia 在那场战斗中不幸牺牲。
What?
而7年之后，因为一场与空之律者有关的意外，少女自己遭遇了开头的那段故事。她成为了实质上的孤儿。在孤儿院那段原本不好不坏的日子里，比安卡遇见了天命女武神冲锋队的队长拉格纳罗德布洛克。即使经历了无数痛苦与牺牲，拉格纳依旧开朗阳光，就像一位传播着美好的天使。
And the cycle continues.
可在2010年冬天的西伯利亚，这位如夏日般可爱温婉的老师，永远的离开了世界。对故人最好的纪念，就是沿着他们开辟的道路继续前进下去。为了完成拉格纳老师所未能实现的使命，比安卡下定决心，要成为天命最强的女武神。在参加天命女武神准入测试时，比安卡曾与丽塔擦肩而过。
There's
尽管那时两
Rita.
人并未相识，但奇妙的命运，终究还是借着那次量子
My scythe baby.
把他们联系在了一起。 2012年2月29日，借由格尼乌斯系统，12岁的比安卡与奥托为其配置的副官丽塔一起前往量子之海中的某个世界炮。进入量子之海后，在与卡里多尼亚号的船长莎士比亚交流的过程中，比安卡得知，在这个世界炮里，欧洲大陆被神秘的阿斯加德之壁围住，任何触碰到这壁的生物都会瞬间灰飞烟灭。更糟糕的是，阿斯加德之壁在不断向外扩张。 将世界吞噬殆尽，也只是时间的问题。
It's nice that they actually use, you know, the actual world map for this, right? Instead of like creating like this fantasy world.
颗宝石也散落到世界各地。为了拯救这个世界，他希望比安卡可以重新驱动这把圣剑，破坏阿斯加德之壁。于是，比安卡与丽塔成为了卡里多尼亚。
Makes it easy for me to follow the lore.
一行人踏上了寻回7颗宝石的冒险旅途，遭遇了形形色色的事件。
Ah, we got an idol.
最终，比安卡找到了所有的宝石，解决了阿斯加德之壁的问题。但即便如此，世界炮也仍然面临着解体的危机。好在卡里多尼亚号的冒险同伴薛定谔博士急中生智，指出可以借助圣剑幽兰戴尔的力量，将整个世界炮繁衍进比安卡体内，由比安卡从外部世界保护它的完整。只要比安卡还活着，这个世界炮 就还能作为一个整体存在，但是这也意味着比安卡从此要背负起守护另一个世界的责任。
Oh my gosh.
比安卡并没有因此而产生犹豫。
So much burden.
女武神的人生，从来不都是这样的吗？为了我所喜欢的人，为了这些人所喜欢的更多的人，为了所有让人能够称之为人的人。
That sword she has is cool though.
获得了感动，而我 也愿意献上自己的一切来守护他们。
Aww.
而在任务成功回到天命后，少女也在自己的名字中加入了幽兰戴尔这个部分，以示自己的意志，将体内的世界炮接入虚数之术，防止她的命运与自己这个保护者过度绑定，从此成为了幽兰戴尔。
Oh, I see. Okay.
也自然将这一切看在了眼里。
This is the other character that I was always wondering like who it was, because they were showing her in the animations every once in a while.
从此在一点一滴的事情上都会严格的要求自己。为了成为更强大的战士，他不断磨练自己的性格，努力让自己变得冷静、理性，甚至从一个咋咋呼呼、有些虚荣的女孩，变成了某种在旁人眼中不易接近的存在。但正因为如此，幽兰戴尔不负众望，成为了有史以来最年轻 也是最强的
S rank.
这件事发生在
2015 The best rank.
幽兰戴尔名义上15岁的时候，也正是借着这个机会，奥托将创生之剑黑渊白花交付给了他。虽然此刻的少女还不知道这柄武器对她
That lance is
究竟意味着怎样一种
very beautiful.
同年，奉奥托的命令，幽兰戴尔和丽塔一起前往伦敦，成功带回第二神之剑 千界一城。而在参与第二神之剑的启动实验时，幽兰戴尔被一位名为苏的先行者拉入了须弥芥子世界内，被迫参与苏以自身精力创作的试炼。
Sumeru.
在这一过程中，幽兰戴尔简单而直接的热情唤醒了因为与凯文的
I know of a Sumeru
的苏。出于对
Genshin Impact
的信任，苏决定把自己的救世计划交由幽兰戴尔转授奥托，并将须弥芥子托付给了幽兰戴尔，帮助他更自如地控制体内世界炮的力量。这也是不灭星矛的完整由来。从此之后，幽兰戴尔就开始配合奥托，一步步推进借用千界一城连通虚数之术的实验。可是实验屡屡陷入瓶颈，为了取得更大的进展，奥托需要妥善利用空之律者，甚至是凯文的力量加以辅助。2016年，随着空之律者在奥托操控下重临，
we remember that.
整个世界进入了多事之秋。2017年，收到丽塔递交的烈月报告的幽兰戴尔，为了解救丽塔、回收 Kiana 而来到了天穹市。当时 Kiana 已经为了拯救天穹市而耗尽了自己的所有力量，正无力地从空中坠落。于是幽兰戴尔使用黑渊白花催生出巨树，接住了坠落的 Kiana， 以自己的方式将她保护起来。他想要阻止幽兰戴尔带走 Kiana， 却因实力差距悬殊，无能为力。在确认丽塔的安全后，幽兰戴尔将基安娜带回了北非的维穆尔实验室。对当时的幽兰戴尔来说，掌握空之律者力量的基安娜是奥托进一步实验的关键，而那时的他与基安娜之间也尚未建立起足够的信任。后来，由于实验室遭到世界蛇的突袭，这对姐妹的第一次正式会面便在一片混乱中草草收场。但对奥托来说，这次事件不仅让他确认了空之律者的能力，还更进一步与世界蛇的领袖凯文达成了历史性的合作协议。当时的幽兰戴尔不可能知道，至此，奥托复活卡莲的布局已经准备就绪，他只需要静静等待一个合适的时机，去一步步实现这个会将所有人卷入其中的计划。
Yeah, we know that plan.
经历了珊瑚岛事件和石之律者事件。2017年6月，天命收到了一组奇怪的报告。
Oh, here's the
它们看似
puppets.
毫无关联，但背后却都有崩坏的影子。在奥托遭遇了石之律者后就一直失踪的情况下，代管天命的幽兰戴尔决定与逆商合作，将相关资料毫无保留地同步给逆商，共同对抗这一系列诡异事件的幕后黑手——千人律者。而在打败千人律者后的某一天，奥托突然回到了天命，准备已久的他迫不及待地正式启动了把世界炮接回虚数之术的实验。
The imaginary
无
tree.
论如何，这都意味着少女有了真正的
I thought it was going to be called like the
去
tree
完
of
成
Eden
幽
or
兰戴尔
something.
这个名字代表着的重大使命。虽然从结果而言，目前仍没有办法实现世界炮独立的最终目标，但在老朋友石宇绮罗、尼古拉斯和圣剑小优的帮助下，少女找到了可以与人共同分担体内世界炮的方法。少女终于不用再独自一人承担守护。
There we go. She's fighting together. Also, no longer fighting alone, just like
这个实验的
Kiana.
成功也意味着奥托的计划终于可以进入最终的实施阶段。即使面对自己500年来最棒的学生幽兰戴尔，奥托也从未将计划全盘托出过。与此相反，他恰恰要利用幽兰戴尔认为他奥托也打算拯救世界的态度。他派幽兰戴尔于克洛斯城镇迎接德丽莎一行人，并以此为契机，在台前幕后不断使用激将法刺激他们。最终，当幽兰戴尔发现奥托即便牺牲整个世界也要复活卡莲的时候，他决定对奥托发起不惜诉诸武力的质询。
Which is still stupid. He's sacrificing the world to save Callan.
将体内的世界炮托付给丽塔后，他只身前往教堂与奥托当面对质。虽然幽兰戴尔更希望打破砂锅问到底，弄清奥托真正的想法，但奥托并没有给他这样的机会，而是主动挑起了战斗。在与奥托的战斗中，幽兰戴尔在武力上胜过
Got
一
an
筹，
in-game
一时击败
cutscene?
了奥托。不过，奥托也借机完成了伪神的升华，并一举将幽兰戴尔流放到了卡斯拉纳的圣痕空间，计划以借刀杀人之计，让幽兰戴尔在无意中帮助自己清理道路。
Okay, for all my Honkai Impact fans, if you're this far in the video, let me know.
在圣痕
Can I
空间
play
中
this game like
无数
Genshin
的
Impact
刺激
where
几乎将少女
I
淹
don't
没
necessarily need
而
to
在最
spend
终
money
知晓
on
自
the
己身世
game?
的那个瞬间，
I can pretty much
少
go
女
through the
内心
entire
会
game,
因为一些并非自己的缘故
like,
而无畏
you
早
know,
晨。
on the characters that they
他
give
想起
you.
了那个人生中充满遗憾的齐格飞，想起了那个继承了皮安娜之名的成熟战士，他自己早已能坦然接受任何命运。但如果那些真相会影响到自己所认可、钦佩的人们，那就是另一回事了。或许，少女的人生始于谎言，少女的行动，过去始终在那位主教的计划之中。但少女从来不是谁的棋子，
Nope.
她所做的每一个决定都出于自己的意
And it
志，
should be like that.
走过的每一段路都是生命中重要的瑰宝。无论使用哪个名字，是比安卡，是幽兰戴尔，还是卡斯安娜和莎尼亚，少女都是那个满怀热血，为世界上所有美好而战的女武神。过去如此，
She's a queen.
现在如此，将来也是如此。少女心中没有迷茫，因为她相信自己会始终勇敢地走下去。 在未来的旅程中，少女将继续坚守自己的使命，直到人类战胜崩坏的那一天。
I love Bianca.
以及那一天之后的每一天。
That was good. I loved getting story of her. It's nice to see that. This is the Honkai Impact 3rd animated short. What is it called? Because of You.
这是一个没有意义的故事，没有未来的人们走在错误的路上，抵达失败的结局。
This looks familiar.
好啦，冷静一下。
Huh? Why do those look like Ethernet cords? Hold on, let me turn this up. This music's kinda hitting.
以律者的标准，你的样子还真有些别致呢。
Here we go. We're in the future, baby.
别生气嘛。
Oh. That one didn't hit her, did it? Oh, it did.
真是的，我会哭的。
Ooh. Oh! Oh, wait, hold on. We're going back in time? We can rewind time now? She lost her arm here. Where did it take her? Alicia.
抱歉，
She got deleted?
得让你失望了。英杰们的谢幕必须盛大而壮丽，只是你我二人独处，显然有些寂寞呢。你说对不对，我的好衣店？
没错，艾丽，让我们开始吧，最后的舞会。
Lesbians?
结果还是想着拉上。
We got that like 90s anime vibe going on.
我才这么讨厌你，艾丽西亚。你明明也很开心嘛。
Ha! The colors, bro.
这一次可不会接回去哦。
The way this is animated is so pretty.
乐图也将投到最后的那一刻。
What? This some Sailor Moon. I love this.
能为后人开辟未来。准备好了吗？
Oh, we actually have a guy?
当然了，
Ooh! Oh, the way it transitioned to 16:9 like that? That was hot. We having the magical girl transformation?
他们曾如此
She's fire.
但来访者，你们的道路仍将延续。
The color palette is insane on this episode. So many neon colors.
都说了前进了。
We agreed to move forward. Oh! This is insane. Look at that.
沿着脚下的足迹，去见证这段烛火的征程。
What?
最后，跨越逝者们的终幕，
Ooh, we got the persona.
我们所未能迎接的未来吧。
Oh. Done. Wait, this is a lot different than the animated shorts we've been watching, isn't it? That is cool. Honkai Impact 3rd animated short because of you credits. Cats! Anything with cats is a W! Now, who are these characters? Are these new characters? Because it's not the characters that we've been familiar with. Is this a new story? A new cast of characters in a similar world? They have a lot more guys this time around, it seems like. Ooh. Let me turn this up. Ooh. Fire song. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Got a lot going on there, girl. The art is phenomenal. Hoyoverse always kills it with the art. I think this is still living up to its name, Depression Impact, though, guys. For the 13 Flame Chasers. Elysian Realm wraps up. Okay, they need to give me another summary like the last ones that we got. I need a summary. I need to know who these characters are. That was a fire short. I love the colors. I loved how it went 4x3 at points and then that transition into 16x9, bro. That was flames. Straight flames. Okay, I think this is a recap. No, I don't know what Elysian Realm is. Okay, give me your version. Hey, hold on. This song's kind of bopping.
文明と共に発生する最悪、崩壊。火を追う13英傑。それは人類のために戦う13人の融合戦士。
Okay, now they're the Mantis.
守る最終防衛ライン。全文明は滅亡したけど、
The previous era has fallen. We did see that.
後継者の来訪を待ち続けた。今回、古の楽園はとても特殊なお客さん。 一人の律者を迎えたの。
Uh-huh.
そう。この綺麗で
May's here. I see that.
ライデン・メイのことよ。想像してみて。彼女の登場が英傑たちの間にどれほど大きな波紋を呼んだか。少女
They're all chibi and cute.
探すため、古の楽園を
Like watching Gacha Club stuff.
英傑たちの物語を尋ね求め続けたの。もちろんそれは簡単なことじゃなかった。彼らはそれぞれ表現の仕方が違ったから。それに彼女の体を奪おうと目論む英傑は
So
を
adorable.
守るため彼女は死ぬ運命にあると予言し、その歩みを止めようとする英傑もいた。
So May's here, but what happened to everyone else
代価を支払ってでも自分で
from the previous era?
なんて強い女の子よね。最後に来訪者は己の答えを手にし楽園を出て、
Oh,
英
the
傑たちはまた未
I
来
love
の
that.
戦いを待ち続けるはずだった。古の楽園を覆った巨大な影、次々と消える英傑たち。
Oh, they got kidnapped.
疑惑、衝突、そして犠牲。来訪者と英傑たちは事件の真相を探ろうとする。やがて黒幕である原文明の第12律者、神職の律者が降臨した。データで構成された古の楽園の中で神職の律者は全てを滑る力を手に入れる。
Archer of Thunder
神職に
dead.
唯一の方法は消された英傑を呼び戻し、楽園最後のプログラムを起動させること。ただし勝利の代価として古の楽園は英傑たちの存在とともに世界から完全に消滅する。それでも彼らは迷わず戦うことを選んだの。英傑は完全無欠じゃない。多くの人と同じように失敗したり迷ったりもする。それでも彼らは前へ踏み出し、自身の選んだゴールに向かって進む。それが火を追う13英傑、凡人だったヒーローなの。
They stalled it for a little bit, but not
記
enough.
憶を集めた少女はついに真我の英傑を呼び戻した。データよりも温かく大切だったのは彼らの記憶。ずっと求めてたものを手にした律者の少女はお礼に思い出のパーティーでヒーローたちに盛大なカーテンコールを捧げた。よく考えてみたらメイって少しひどくない？
Ooh, the art.
あんな大胆なことまでして本当に悪い子よね。そのせいでもっと好きになっちゃったわ。物語の最後で13英傑に認められ祝福を得た来訪者は彼らの意志を背負い古の楽園を出て彼女自身の未来を切り開く。楽園での最後の戦い、その結末はもうわかるはずよ。何せ可愛い女の子は
Cute girls can do everything, can't they? True. Not lying.
古の楽園の物語はこれで幕を閉じた。けど悲しまないで。私たちはここにいるわ。私たちの物語を
I love this new chapter. These characters seem really adorable.
その進む道を見届ける。
And there's a lot more of them. It's like they're a little bit more diverse.
存在するようになるの。とてもロマンチックでしょ。だから私たちの物語を忘れないで。約束しましょうね。
Okay, we're in a new era. We got some new characters, although we have one familiar one. This is the Honkai Impact 3rd Part 1 final opening. Woo! What is this? Oh my goodness! Have we entered the realm of 60 FPS? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow! Ooh! It's insane! Whoa! The budget! Yeah! Look at this, dude. This is next level. Oh, I'm so happy to see the improvement. It's such a jump. Ooh, the moon's origin. The finale. What? It is so much better. It is fantastic. All right, what's happening here?
Rose quartzの空、綺麗やけど、彼女には見えへんのか。
Who is she? This is looking good too. It's putting a smile to my face. The detail. Oh, what? Why can't we have trains like that? Look how cool this is. Wait, are they gonna shoot that into space? Are we shooting trains into space? Oh. Okay, now they can manipulate gravity. They got all this technology now. Boba! Boba girl! That's adorable.
このお守り。あげる。今の私ができることはこれくらいかな。ベルトさん、うちまた夢見たんや。
I feel like I was supposed to know that character, but there's so many characters to remember. I can't remember them all. I can't remember them all by look yet. Wow, that was giving me some Evangelion vibes, like a ton of Evangelion vibes. But man, that was insane. I loved seeing all these animated shorts. I got really emotional towards the middle of this video, so I am so sorry if there was points where I was not talking. I was just getting invested in the story and just feeling the cutscene. You know, some of these cutscenes, you just don't need to talk. There shouldn't be any commentating. It should just be whoever's reacting to it, showing you guys the emotions, bro, how they're feeling as they're watching this. And I felt like we felt that during this video today. It was great. Oh my God, I'm getting into Honkai. I have to. I'm still playing Genshin Impact right now, and I want to continue playing that and at least catching up to that before I get into Honkai in the near future. But I think later on this year, I will definitely get into Honkai Impact 3rd, bro. I have to at this point. I mean, after what I just saw, why would I not? With that being said, I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like for me. It really helps me out. Comment down below your thoughts on the video and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys next time. Have an amazing day. Deuces.
Hope will never die.
Órale.